Hello, my name is Kasaga Frank, and I'm presenting my week 2 contact project, and I'll be demonstrating the use of my API and the data I have. So to begin with, I'll be showing you my VS Code. As you can see, it appears like this. It has the swag and the other files and folders, as you can see. The .env with the environment, it appears down here, the .ignore, and other files, as you can see. To show you my MongoDB is already connected right here, and it is working properly. So the other thing I have to show you is the Git repo. This is my Git repo with all the data that I need to run my application. Yeah, so this is my render, if I may show you. This is my render, and it is live, as you can see, and it deploys correctly, and it is very good. So this is the sample data I have in my database, and it appears here, as you can see, and it has 6 contacts, 9 of them, as you can see. And so I'm going to present how my API functions. So to begin with, as you can see, I have two gets, and I would start by the first one. The first one helps us to retrieve all the contacts I have in my database. So when I try opening it and try it out, when I click execute, it gives all the contacts, as you can see right down here. It gives all the contacts I have, regardless of whatever. So when it gives all the contacts, I go to the second one and select which contact I want. So the second one gives the contact by ID. So if I may copy an ID right down here for this one, for example, if I may use this one for Kenya Lawrence and go down there and then put in, try it out, and then put in the ID, as you can see here, and then execute. When I execute, it must have to return the name, the contact with that ID, and it has returned it, as you can see. So it is working properly, and it is okay. So the other thing I have to explain is the post. This post helps us to put or create a new contact. For example, let's try it out. And so I can put here another name and say Kasaga, and the other name will be, maybe Fred. Then when I put Fred at gmail.com, and then let the color be purple. The color be yellow, okay. And then the date of birth or the birthday, of course 15th, maybe the month of May, and then 1989. Let it be that, and then when you execute, yes, it has to return it, and it returns it right here, as you can see. So the other thing it does, it gives the ID automatically for the new entry that we put in. So it gives it, and that is what it gives, as you can see. And to check it out in my directory, it is not appearing, as you can see, but when I refresh, it must have to come and be among the contacts. This is the name I've been talking about, and it is already there and it is showing. So the other thing I have to show is the put. This put updates the contact, and it updates it. When it updates, it shows even in the what, in the database or in the directory. So when we try to update, for example, let me first copy this this ID let me copy for the last one we've created, the ID for Kasaga. Let's copy this. So when we put it down here in put, and we say that we want to update this contact, yes, it gives the strings, and it is in the strings that we edit. So the name was Kasaga. The other one was Fred. Sorry. And the email was Fred at gmail.com. Then the favorite color was yellow, so we change this to orange maybe. So when we change the color, the other one was yellow. So when we change it to orange, sorry, let me first see. It was yellow, as you can see. So when we change right here to orange, it will have to appear the other side. Then we also change the date of birth. And then we put 19th, 2026. Let's leave it that way. And then when we execute, it must return this information as an update. So contact updated successfully. So it is Kasaga Fred, and the color is orange, the update. So when we go back to test whether it has worked, it must have worked. So the color is now orange and the date of birth has changed. So that is, the other thing is delete. So then we have to delete it permanently and get it out of our database. So let's try it out. We use the other ID, 14. Then when we execute, it must return contact deleted. Yes. Contact deleted successful, as the message is showing right here, contact deleted. So when we try to check for that contact again right here, you just have to refresh and then find out whether Kasaga is still existing, and Kasaga is not existing anymore right in our contacts directory. So I think this was so good to learn, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much.